Hello everyone. So this is the ultimate tier list for all the sales job that I know right now. So I have a few here: customer success, SDR, door to door, account executive, partnership, and account manager. So I'm going to start from the bottom list, going up to the B, A, and S. I don't see any C's in a sales job, so please do if you think that what I've rated here is bad, or maybe you want to say that you know what, bro, that is wrong. I've got a better idea. Please say it in the comment. Let me know if what I've rated is wrong. So maybe in the future, if I've learned that you guys are right, I'm willing to change this tier list. Okay, moving on. So let's start with the D. I'm sorry, guys, but door to door salesman is very, very hard. Okay, so we're going to rate this from the sales stress, the commission, and also, well, the job itself. So for door to door salesman, the sales stress is very high. Being a door to door physical, like for example, maybe you're a, I don't know, maybe you're an insurance salesman or maybe a credit card salesman. You have to be there physically meeting people. Them people are very cruel and very, very, oh well, ignorant when you are there and selling things. It's very hard. Okay, being rejected outright at your face in a door-to-door salesman position, it's very hard, right? So that's why I put it in D. It puts you, it teach you, well, it does teach you how to sell things, yeah, but again, being a door-to-door salesman, the stress job is very hard, and most of the time, well, the commission is not always the best because you're going to sell things. Usually it's going to be a B2C, business to customer type of sales. Not every B2C company can give you a best commission. Okay, moving on. I'm going to start with the sales development representative, SDR. So SDR is going to be different in every company. Some companies say SDR is just the meeting booker. They're going to call the leads and then book them on a meeting. The ones who's going to do presentation, closing, demonstration is going to be the account executive. I'd say an SDR. Some company also use SDR as the sales position, right? So you start from zero until, well, negotiation, and then you close the deal. You're also an SDR. Thing is, as a sales in general, it has a very, very high, stress level. Okay, that's why I put it in B. As a SDR has a very high stress level. The job itself, depending on the SDR role, if you're just a booker here, I'd say it's quite good because you're supposed to close things, right? You're supposed to close things in terms of closing demonstration booking. But just because, well, you learn how to do that, you don't get enough commission. That's the bad part. So since you don't get enough commission, I'd say, well, it's going to be B. It gives you the right tools to learn sales, start prospecting, uh, prospecting the leads and everything, but it doesn't give you enough room to get more money. So it's going to go to the B. Now we're going to talk about account executive. So account executive, it's a high skill level sales job. Okay, it's stressful. You have to sell it. You have to close it. That's the position of an account executive. The good thing, even though you have a very high stress level, trust me, the money is there. You get to learn a lot more things about sales, negotiation, demonstration, public speaking, listening to people. Well, you get to ask a lot of good questions. That's an account executive. Okay, it's a very lucrative position. I'm not gonna lie, but yeah, it's not the best. It's still A. Now, if you want to go with the S level tier, I'm going to say it's account manager. There you go. As an account manager, most companies have different understanding of an account manager, but I assume the most um, usual understanding of an account manager is the one who manages an account, right? It's not a management position; it's an account manager. So you're basically going to retain your current customer, the existing customers. Not just retain, you also have to find new ideas, deals, and leads from from the existing customer. Good thing, the sales part is that you get, well, after you learn how to outreach as a SDR, then you get to learn how to close things as an account executive. As an account manager, you're basically a networker, right? You're a networking beast, and that's why you get a lot more money with a lot less, I guess, sales stress. That's why I put it in S. Now, these other two things I'm gonna put, starting from the A1, it's going to be partnership. Okay, why partnerships is A? So, commission wise, it's not always good. You're in partnership team. You're basically sharing your commission with a partner. Different company have a different understanding of a partnership, but most of the time partnership comes from either a principal type of company or a reseller distributor kind of company. Usually, as a partnership position, you get to have a partner, just like the name. You get to have a partner who helps you maintain your target. That's why I put it in A, because in sales stress and the target itself, you get to have a 50-50% split with your partner. That's why I put it in A. And last but not least, I think this is going to be S, if I could, S plus, customer success. So you're basically just like an account manager. What you have to do as a customer success is retain, 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 retain. Your KPI is going to be renewals. Well, if you're talking about as software as a service, yes, it's going to be renewals. But most of the time, let's say your customer is going to buy back a product, right? You're going to be the one who's going to manage that. As a customer success, you have a very, very low sales stress level. You get a shitty kind of, commission, but at the very least, you still get to enjoy what you love as a salesperson, but at the same time with less stress, but at the cost of getting less commission. Okay, it's a good job if you want to have a sales job, but less stress. That's why customer success. Okay, so these are the tier list of sales job right now. If you have anything you want to dispute, please say it in the comment, like and subscribe. I want to know more what you think, and I'm going to also make more tier lists for this, guys. Okay, I'll see you in the next video.